Good evening, Rokugan. Thank you for tuning into Fire Chicken Review, where we talk about custom game products for the living card game Legend of the Five Rings, made by Fantasy Flight Games. This is a second video review of Luxury Playstyle's custom metal tokens that they make for the 7 different clans. They actually start off with one of my favorite clans, the Phoenix clan, and I did a video review of that earlier. I recommend checking out that video if you haven't seen it yet. But these are gorgeous metal tokens that you can either represent as honor, fate, or honored status on your characters. And even if you aren't a big fan of the game itself, if you're a big fan of just nice metal coins, these are fantastic metal coins that have a good weight, a good feel, and are hefty. So, as I was mentioning, I love my Phoenix, and I was very happy to see this. And I was also happy to find out that the company did so well. It had such great feedback that many people want to see some of the other clans. So the designer said, hey, I'm going to start making some of the other clans. So he decided to start off with, well, he decided to go with Lion and Crab as his second and third coins that he was going to start making here. And as you can see in front of you, I'm just getting as close of a shot as I can of all these coins. These are absolutely gorgeous coins in my opinion. I think they look fantastic. And one of my favorite aspects of these coins, and I'm trying not to be biased, but I'm clearly biased just because of how beautiful I think these are, is I really enjoy whoever his artist was for these. He really did a great job of coming up with an alternative mon for these. And if you're not familiar with what that wording means, it just represents the symbol of that clan. So the mon here being the phoenix, the crab, and the lion here. And these are great alternative looks to these, in my opinion. I think they all look fantastic. And we'll just move these to the side, and I'll get right into reviewing these coins here. So here is the line one here. I think it really pops out. Again, all these coins have such a detail work into them, and I think this looks fantastic. I like the 3D popping out image that you have here. And so this is the back of the coin, so you can see this just represents the honor status here. And then the front of the coin having the lion mon on it. The coins themselves are nice and thick. If you're to compare this, let's say, to the cardboard here, as you can see, it's definitely quite a bit thicker. And for size comparison, comparing it to a fate token or a honor token, it's quite a bit bigger. But that's what you would want, in my opinion, for a metal coin. It has a nice sound to it. I don't recommend dropping it like that, but I love the sound of metal coins in general. So when you're putting it down like that, as you can see, when it's hitting the light, it looks just great. I probably have a little bit too much glare. I think this is a better view of here, but just that detail on that line. And when you're moving it around, seeing the different ways the image pops out for you and your opponent when they're looking at it, it's just a great image. I think my only issue I have with the line is I'm not 100% a fan of this particular face. For some reason, I know it's an odd reason, it reminds me a little bit of Bowser from Mario. I still think it represents a lion really well, but this is just an artistic opinion, and I don't think it matters that much, but it's just a little bit interesting, the choice for the lion. But it's still extremely nice. I think if this is your clan, you should easily go out and get a few of these coins. Again, if you're not aware, these coins are a little bit on the more expensive side. They start off at $6.50 US each, so that's $6.50 each. But that's because of the quality and the material going in here. These are real metal coins. These aren't just plastic or wood or acrylic. These are metal coins, so there's going to be a price. They're hefty. There's some weight to them. And unfortunately, as of this video currently, it's so popular that all of these coins are sold out. The designer, however, is doing a back order and is thinking about doing another limited, I don't want to say print, but a limited set of these tokens. So he's looking at the 3 that you saw here and a few more. But yeah, if you like the Lion Clan, because I'm going on a bit too much, I think this really pops out. I recommend checking it out. Again, it's a nice thickness. I like the look. I think it has multiple uses for it. And so that's the Lion one here. Like, just look at that. That's beautiful. Let me get this out. And let's replace here with the crab. Unfortunately, and I know you're going to say, unfortunately, what do you mean? I think this is my favorite one of the set so far. So out of the 3 that are out, I think crab is my favorite. I think it's because it's a nice blue. I think the silver I think the colors just really pop, like the silver and the blue really pops here. I like the crab here. Again, with my weird references, I think this reminds me a little bit of Zelda for some reason. It still looks like a crab, but it reminds me of, I'm not sure if it's the mask or the spiders, but it reminds me of that same sort of style of art. I know that's a little bit far-fetched, but I think this is a great looking crab. I think that if you're a crab player, you should easily go out and get some of these coins. And it just looks fantastic. Again, it has a nice thickness to it. It's just a really nice a coin. I know I'm going in circles with it, but like I just can't believe the quality, how it pops out, how it's you know, the actual molding here. If you look at it from different angles, it has that 3D feel. It's really nice. And to buy a few of these, I know they start off a little bit expensive, but you know, if you're going in with some friends, I think this is easily affordable to get a few. And again, you don't need to represent having these for your fate or your honor. You can just represent these as honor or dishonored status tokens. And I think if you buy a few for that, say 3 or 4, these would easily be used for that. And my other favorite thing about these is that I would use this, again, I just like thinking outside of the box. I would use this representing, saying, hey, on the honors side, I haven't used my crab ability. And when I flip it, it means for whatever card I want to represent. For this phase, I've actually used that ability. And it's just you can use it as a reminder token. Anything really to get these on the table. I think these are fantastic. So again, that's the crab. There's the lion, and there's the phoenix. Let me know what you think of these coins, because obviously I'm just really biased with this because I think these coins look fantastic. Am I wrong here, or are these not some of the best looking metal coins? They are number 1 in my opinion right now for the L5R coins out there, but these are just great tokens. This is Fire Chicken Review. I love these metal coins. I highly endorse picking these out, and this isn't just a bias for the company. I think that you need to check these out. You guys see them in person. If you're ever in a tournament with myself, I will gladly show you these tokens. You can see for yourself and let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in. Cheers.